Hey, tactical welcome back to the channel, everybody. Remember this? An awesome premium Tokyo Marui Vorpal bunny. Yeah, the AM45. But what if you don't want to spend that sort of silly money for something like this? What if you want something just as tactical and not pink and doesn't break the bank? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Double Bell AM45 Vorpal bunny gas blowback, but this one is black and silver and costs less than half of the Tokyo Marui, so it becomes part of Airsoft on a budget. Yeah.
This is another Airsoft mic production.
The Double Bell AM45 Vorpal Bunny Gas Blowback Pistol is constructed from aluminum alloy, which gives it that authentic sidearm weight with decent blowback action. Based on the Sword Art Online Gun Gale Custom 1911 with futuristic furniture, the pistol features a compensator, a flared magazine base, and a tactical raised mag release. And did I mention, you can get this bad boy in a tactical pink or black.
Now, I've got to give props to Double Bell because one, I had no idea they did things like this. I only really knew about Double Bell because of their Car 98K. As a brand, I didn't really pay much attention. But look at this cool thing. How tactical does this look? Now, I absolutely love the extra furniture that you've got on here, which is essentially a smaller 1911. Now, you've seen all of this before, but in pink. And I love that Double Bell supply you with this nice little hard case. Decent. Now, look at this mag. Beautifully slim. Loving the little flared mag base you've got there. And of course, underneath, that's where you put the gas. And what I love about this too, it's got a decent weight about it. It doesn't feel lightweight. It doesn't feel like plastic, or it doesn't feel cheap, even though it is cheap in comparison to the TM counterpart. Now, the reason why it's got a decent weight to it is essentially it is all metal apart from your Vorpal bunny furniture there, the comp, and of course the grip panels. Everything else metal, even your front and rear sight. Nice. You have a skeletonized hammer and a skeletonized trigger. Now, of course, you do have the choice of having the all black version and, of course, the very mimicking all pink version that looks just like the TM version, but you can see the quality difference between the two. Let's keep it real. But I absolutely prefer this to my Tokyo Marui, and I'm only talking about appearance, how it looks. I just love this silver and black colorway. And of course, you've got some nice serrations on the back strap. Now, don't get me wrong, the Tokyo Marui, as far as performance and quality build, is far superior. But you're not going to tell me that the TM looks better than this. Absolutely no way. My personal opinion, this looks badass. Right, so we'll have a quick look inside, see what's going on, and then we'll do a little test. Now, most of you know how to take down a 1911 by now, but on this bad boy, you've got to take this bit of furniture off first. So as you can see, there are 4 screws in total, 2 on each side, and then these side panels come right off. And there, look, starting to look a bit more familiar. So as always, you bring the slide back to about that position. And there you can see your guide rod, the spring, your nice little hop adjustment wheel just there, and a black nozzle. Did you notice at the top of the video, when I opened the case up, there was a spare nozzle? Right, let me put it back together and then we'll do a chrono and a little accuracy test. And just in case you're wondering where these little nuts came from.
What nuts?
These nuts! There, look. There. 2 there. And 2 there. Right, it's back together. Let's make sure. Yeah, that seems good. Feels nice. I tell you what, this may be a budget version, but I'll say it again, the weight on this is decent and it feels pretty solid. Always have a healthy supply of gas. Maybe not as much as that, but you know what I mean. I'm Airsoft Mike, for crying out loud. Okay, mag full. I believe there's about 17 or 18 in there. You can see on the side there too. Nice. Do you know, I still can't work out which one is supposed to be the fake. I know this one looks way more professional, but I have no idea. I must say, I love how huge this comp is at the front. So from that angle, look at that bad boy. You don't even see the inner barrel. It's only when you get to about there, not quite there, you see the inner barrel. Decent for filming. Literally does what it says on the can, as it were. It's actually marketed as 250 FPS, and that's pretty much what we got. Nice. Okay, for this little accuracy test, I'm just going to concentrate on that target right there. That within itself is really small, and then the bullseye is only a little bit bigger than the tip of my pointer. Let's do this. Damn, this thing was way off. But to be fair, when I realised that it must be the hop needs adjusting. As you saw there, I cut the accuracy test, I adjusted the hop, and my last 2 or 3 shots or 4 were more on target. Didn't quite hit the bullseye, but yeah, this was way off. So yeah, keep that in mind. When you get one of these, they're not necessarily going to perform very well out of the box. Make sure your hop is all set and adjusted. And remember, it's Airsoft on a budget, but there's no reason why you can't get good results from this. Like I said, just tinker with it a bit. Right, so I do believe I only had 16 BBs in there. Let's fill the mag up again and let's see when this runs out. The gas, that is. Right, I've filled the mag up again with BBs. I haven't put any more gas in there, so we literally just want to test how long or how many mags worth you can run this before you have to put gas in again. And I will be completely transparent with you. I'm sure this is supposed to take 18, but so far I've only been able to squeeze about 15 or 16 in there. But anyway, let's do this. Always remember your eye protection. Oh, and it's out. Remember, it is a tiny mag. Let's see how many BBs are left. Okay, so there's a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's probably about 5 in there. However, on a good day, you might get 2 mags worth. Again, remember, it's a little dinky mag. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit more gas in there because I want you to see this bad boy lock back. Okay, I've got more gas in the mag. And I love how the mag just freely drops when you press the mag release, just like the movies. Do you know what? I said it before, I'll say it again. In terms of looks, I absolutely love this. I prefer the look of this and this colorway to my TM. Is it as good as my Tokyo Marui Vorpal bunny? Oh hell no! There's no competition, okay? In terms of performance and quality and everything, Tokyo Marui is far superior. However, like I said, I actually prefer the look of this. And if you can tweak this and get it to run good for you and make it last, and it's less than half the price of a TM, way less. So that's pretty decent too. So, just to give you an idea, oh, let me tell you as well, all the different things you've got on here, like your safety, which is ambidextrous, your extended mag release there, everything is done well. The slide release, nothing feels cheap and loose. So, just to give you an idea of the scale of this double bell .45 Vorpal bunny style, I've put it up against my WeTech Baby High Kappa 3.8, and for me, this has a special place in my heart. It was one of the first ever Airsoft sidearms I unboxed on my channel. Not the very first, that was a Glocky, one of the first. And to me, it's the prettiest side piece that WeTech has ever made. I mean, look at that baby. Anyway, yeah, pretty much the same size, and the same size as my other Tokyo Marui, but this time this is the V10 Ultra Compact. And of course, it's way bigger than my little Glock 42, my little WeTech 25, and absolutely bigger than this baby little Glock that was born yesterday. So there you go, people. This is the awesome double bell AM45 Vorpal bunny gas blowback pistol in my favourite colourway of silver and black. You can get a very cool all black one too, and of course the original pink, which I have in Tokyo Marui, which is awesome. But in terms of looks, that's my favourite. In terms of performance and quality, of course it's Tokyo Marui. Ha! Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh, and just before I go, I've got to give them credit where credit's due. There seems to be another company involved in the production of this airsoft pistol. Is that Buforcella or Buforcella? I don't know. But anyway, there you go. Double Bell and that company.